National Football League.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's our visitors and our home team on Sunday Night Primetime. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His team looking for a second straight victory after the win a week ago. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. And they're led by Bryce Young, the #1 overall pick, Greg, out of Alabama back in 2023.
Some games, the quarterback can just go out there and just take what the defense gives them. They don't have to necessarily create a lot of opportunities for their teammates to go out and perform, and they can still come away with the win. I think today, though, he's going to be asked to carry a little bit more of a load, make some more plays happen, be a little bit more assertive. If he does that, this team's just going to continue to get better and better. And
he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Jaron Reed in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
And he's going to be out of bounds, well short of what he needed. And the punt team will come on for 4th down. To return, it is Turpin. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. Early rhythm he was able to establish. He rode that to the final whistle. He had an answer for everything the defense threw at him. And if he continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate, this is going to be a hard group to beat.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4. He'll drop to throw. After Robinson, he's got it. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd.
They go zone read here on 3rd and short. And he's not going to get the 1st down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
It's 4th down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
That's good for a
Now they'll set up to throw. That one caught by Tank Dell. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll run it for the first time with Elijah Mitchell. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. That's Marte Mapu getting in there to make the stop. 3rd down, they need 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Turpin. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line.
down.
Now Mitchell. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and
Here's
9.
second and 9.
At the 14-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He's got Dell for that one. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up third down.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. And that is incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And that'll set up fourth down.
Marte Mapu there on the coverage.
They'll run the sneak. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up.
I love this call, Mike. You're basically asking yourself, can your offense beat this defense? And they know exactly what play is coming. And I'll tell you, the answer, it's an emphatic yes. They run the quarterback sneak right up the gut, and they turn fourth down into a first.
And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. It's back at the 8 now for second and goal. Back to throw. That is caught. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
Mitchell. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force fourth down.
What can you say about the effort of this defense, Mike? I mean, they find themselves backed up their heels on their own goal line. And not only do they come up with a big third down stop, they take them back for a loss. Brings up fourth down, and wow, they got a chance to make a huge goal line stand. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Riverhogs offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. Kittle is the man in motion. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Try again. It's second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They bring Judy in motion. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's
He'll try to run for it with Henderson. And he'll convert, picking up the first down at the 46-yard line. A first set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10.
Once more, it's Henderson. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
46-yard line.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
A second down throw for Young. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Louisville. First down.
Here comes the jet sweep.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Jaron Reed. He gets in to record his second sack here in the first quarter.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit-and duck for this pass rush.
That's over the middle and caught by Judy. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
That's another Louisville first down.
So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. It's a three-point game here early on. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Young to throw on first down. He'll let this go towards the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up second down. They'll go play action with Young. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. That is the nine-time Pro Bowler Khalil Mack. In for the sack. He registers number 14 on the year.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Out of the shotgun, Young. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system. And all these early sacks, yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
The Caps offense and receiver Tank Dell ready to go once more. And he has been a big play guy all season. Currently ranked among the best in the NFL in terms of receiving touchdowns. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking middle, he's got Kelsey. So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4. At the 26-yard line.
He'll get this out wide. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. A give to Mitchell. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
On the ground, this is Trevor Etienne. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
Gain of 6. That's good for a Melbourne first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A short one caught by Kelsey. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10.
That's another Melbourne first down. First and 10 at the
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
to Travis Kelsey. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 34-yard line.
He's caught. It's Robinson. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 31 yards. And a Melbourne.
They'll look to throw again. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Here now, second down and goal. They'll They'll look to throw yet again. To the goal line and in. Elijah Mitchell. Touchdown Cats. It's his second touchdown of the year.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
The extra point by Gay is good, and the Cats are out to a 10-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Duvernay on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line, and that's where the offense will take over. The Riverhogs offense getting set to get back to work, and nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive, and he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Brandon Stevens there to bring him down.
It's 2nd and 8.
Kittle is the man in motion. On play action, Young. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. The rookie out of Michigan, Mason Grant, getting in to drop him for sack number 11 on the season. Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's got room past the 25. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The Caps offense make their way out to take over once more. They have been one of the better teams in terms of throwing the football this year, and the numbers bear that out, and they have come out of the gates hot in this one. They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 28-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. On the quick slant, it's caught by Tank. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. That's complete. Tight end got it. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
He's got that complete to Turpin. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. He'll get it inside the 20. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. It is a big play on 1st down. 36 yards.
1st down.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. Whistles look like the right side got an early jump there. Let's check the flag. That's on the tackle, Jawan Taylor. He'll drop to throw. Right back to Dell. He's got it again. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Third and goal.
Now they'll set up to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Take down. Touchdown, Melbourne. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Now Gay for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Caps move further out in front. It is now 17-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. Duvernay on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Riverhogs offense headed back to take over once more. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with first down. This throw left side caught by Kittle. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. On 1st and 10, here's Young. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Young. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down. Throwing is Young. He's got his man complete. That's Judy. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
24 yards. That's good for a Louisville.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
It's 2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. Going deep downfield for Judy. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down. Here's Young. That's over the middle to Kittle. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. Kittle is the man in motion. They'll go. Young. And he's going to have the first down. An aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Kittle is the man in motion.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, Young. Back complete to Henderson. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal. And that is Hunt in the end zone. He's in. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown Riverhogs. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
You know, he spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Makes the score at 17. Riverhawks 7.
Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Second down, 8 yards to go. They'll run. It's Etienne. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you back here on EA Sports as we count down to kickoff of this second half. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Cavs offense and receiver Tank Dell ready to go once more. And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. From the 24 now, here's second down and 9. Back to throw. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
That's good for a Melbourne.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
To number 3, Tank Dell. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 42-yard line.
They'll look to throw. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete. Now a 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Going to try to pick up the first down with his own read. He gets free. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Touchdown pass. Greg, shades of college football old school offense there. They run option and they pick the right option. The quarterback keeps it for the touchdown.
And the key to defending an option play, Mike, is that every defender executes their specific job. In this case, the defender who was responsible for the quarterback, he completely loses sight of him, and it was all the space the quarterback needed to take it to the house.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Riverhogs offense and Jerry Jeudy getting set for their next possession. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. Handoff, and it's Henderson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Right away, he is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Jalen Carter in for the sack, and that's a Baker's dozen. 13 for the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, he'll throw. A short throw taken in by Kelsey. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
3rd down and 4.
He'll look to throw. He's got his man complete to Dell. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll run with Mitchell. And he's in! Elijah Mitchell. Touchdown, Melbourne. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Duvernay on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Riverhogs offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Henderson. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Here's 1st and 10. They bring Judy in motion. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Kittle is the man in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Young. Open man, that's Devin Duvernay. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's another.
Here's a designed run.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Out of the gun, it's Henderson. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that will be a 1st down.
That's good for a Louisville 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Burrow brought him down. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll run. It's Henderson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Khalil Mack. He's been tough to stop all night. Now with 3 sacks in the game.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
A 39-yard attempt.
McManus's kick is good. And the Riverhogs will cut into that lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Devontae Turpin on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to 23-yard line. The Caps offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they'll try to keep it going. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's over the middle and caught by Kelsey. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
13 yards on the play. That's good.
On first down, right back to Mitchell. And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up a 5. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's taken in right side by Goddard. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
And a Melbourne. First down. First and 10 at the
On the zone read, it's Mitchell. And he'll maneuver his way down to the 44. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and
Hook him
8.
up on a second down and 8. He'll drop to throw. In middle, he's got Kelsey. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
At the 27-yard line.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Right back to Kelsey again. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. From the 20, here's second down and 2. A run here with Mitchell. And that'll give him the first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. That one underneath to Mitchell. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's a pickup.
Second down, they need 7.
Second and 7 at the 14-yard line.
He'll hit Kelsey quickly on the RPO. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
A 1-yard gain brings up third and 6.
That one incomplete. recovery. Outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. This from 30 yards out. Gay's kick is good. And the Caps add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Duvernay on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Riverhogs offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. From the gun, it's Young. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Just simply more of the same, and you're just not going to have a lot of success, Mike, when you're constantly starting drives with second and long, third and long. It's just not a good way to play offense in the NFL, and here we go again.
A second down throw for Young. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. Third and long.
Sets up a third down and 18.
Here's Young to throw. Duvernay with the grab. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. To throw, Young. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Weed. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. But it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
The Caps offense and receiver Tank Dell ready to go once more. And he is right up there amongst the league leaders when it comes to receiving yards by a wideout this year. On first down, it's Mitchell. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll go again with Mitchell. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a first down. They'll look to throw here on first down. They'll come up here on second down and 5.
Second and 5 at the 15-yard line.
And he'll take it on in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown Caps. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Gay to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Caps add on to their already sizable lead.
41, Riverhawks 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Riverhogs offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Now Young. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. On 2nd down, Young. The defense has got it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
The Caps offense ready to get back at it. And this crowd certainly has liked what they have seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in. They have not disappointed, as they have the advantage here in the 4th. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line. 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
Back to throw. Over the middle, that's Kelsey. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They cannot stop him. That's 13 catches in the game. That one for a first down.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
They'll look to throw. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Loss of 5 brings up 2nd.
Push back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal. This one is caught by Robinson. 3rd and goal.
To Wandale Robinson. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That is caught. And he's in. Wandale Robinson. Touchdown, Melbourne. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. Now Gay for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Caps stretch things out even further.
48. Riverhogs 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Duvernay on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Riverhogs offense ready to get back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Young. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Now Young. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. The Riverhogs bring out their punting squad. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line.
First and 10.
The Caps offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's tackled at the 29.
From 29, here's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Now, ETN. They tackle him at the 38, but that run is good enough to pick up the first down.
A gain of 10 yards. And a Melbourne. First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On the ground, here's ETN. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. It is 2nd and 6. The carry here for ETN. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. Here comes 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try to run for it with Mitchell. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Nearly a good one. It hit at the 6, but continues in the end zone. It's a touchback. The Riverhogs offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Young. He's going to air this one out looking for Dotson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Incomplete. Xavier Howard on the coverage.
On play action, Young. Again, working deep downfield. And that is incomplete.
Intended for
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. Good night, everybody.
In the storm of town, we're fighting for you to come back home soon.
following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Prime Time contest between the visiting team and the home team. Leading the visiting Wizards and is their head coach. His side taking full advantage of their bye week to rest and recover. Running the show across the field, that's Raiders head coach Pete Carroll. His guys making the long trip home from their International Series game last week, so not as much time as usual to prepare for this one. So happy you could join us today. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Heward. It is time for some football. And here we go on Monday Night Prime Time. Nicole Hardman now on the return. He dodged the tackle. And that nearly got him to midfield. He's out of bounds just a yard or two short. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by the league's elder statesman. Drafted back in 2005, now in his 40s and still going strong. Aaron Rodgers.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally you're recharged so you can go attack the final stretch of this season.
Give on second, it's Brown. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. It's a 29-yard gain, and that gives him a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
A pistol snap. Rodgers. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun, a give to Brown. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. And down he goes. Raiders got him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game, and that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
Out is Jake Bates, ready to try to knock this through. From the left hash, this would be 43 yards. Bates' kick is up and good. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
From where they started that drive, Kate, 3 points, kind of feels like the minimum they expected. But I know this, a little scoring can lead to a lot more.
Isaiah McKenzie now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here come the Raiders now for their opening drive. And leading them as he always does, the quarterback seeking his 4th consecutive Super Bowl appearance and a 4th Super Bowl title. It's Patrick Mahomes.
Just knowing this quarterback in his mindset, there is no question he would give up 400-some yards he threw for last week for a W. Really, stats don't matter. No matter how productive you are playing that position, and boy, was he last week, it really comes down to finding a way to win. As they like to say, winners win in the end, and he and his crew got to get it done today.
He gets forward, that's about 4 yards. Chad Muma there to bring him down.
At the 36-yard line. That's a gain of 4.
McCaffrey on 3rd down. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 2. And the Raider first down.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Going to the ground again on first. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Tackle made by Jawan Bentley.
On the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Set up the screen. Here's Nakua. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Opening drive going according to plan. This is 1st and 10 at the 36. Quick throw completed by Mahomes. and just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Mahomes pass. Complete to Tutu Atwell.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Calvin Ridley. It's a gain of 6. Makes it
Third and short. Here's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
A 7-yard gain. That's another Oakland first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Complete. It's Atwell. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. Offense to the line. Second down. Back to the air. Mahomes. He's going deep this time. And he's got his man. Touchdown. The Raiders pull ahead 6-3 in the first. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders won up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On the return, Isaiah Rodgers. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here comes this offense for its second series of the game. And they've got a bit of momentum from the field goal on the last series, hoping to grow that into something greater with a touchdown here.
Yeah, I think one thing you find is you do not want to settle for a field goal again. Points are great, but touchdowns, that's what's win games in the NFL.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Rodgers off the play action. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out, and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
Finds the in route complete. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
Good for an Orlando first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Here's Brown again. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. So the officials are officially on board tonight. For the first time, a flag flies. Somebody moved early. So 3rd down becomes much tougher for him as 3rd and 1 becomes 3rd and a much more difficult 6. Rodgers going to throw here. 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up. And there won't be a return on this one. It's out of bounds, and the mark looks to be at about the 16-yard line. So Coach Pete Carroll ushers his Raider offense back to the field. And they sure looked clean throwing that football the last drive, didn't they? That's something we've seen from them early in games throughout this season, Brock.
Sure has been part of their gameplay. Get that passing game going early, pick up some mo, while both teams get established. Most weeks, well, we've seen it pay some pretty good dividends for them, too.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
And the Raider first down.
To the air, Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. All set now, 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 11. That's another
Off play action, it's Mahomes. Finds him on the crossing route. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
This is our last play of the quarter.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's an early lead for the Raiders. More coming up after this quick break. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. This has been a good drive, but it's at risk here on 3rd down. Going deep here for the end zone. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
On the return, here's Rodgers. Escapes the defender. This makes it up to the 25. This offense ready to get going again now. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Rodgers from the gun. To the left side, reeled in by Wilson. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. Jukes away from one. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that means 1st down.
And in Orlando, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now Rodgers. A throw right side, caught by Njoku. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders side of the field.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. He's going to get this over the middle to Wilson. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
It's a gain of 8.
Rodgers going to throw on first. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
He was defended by Devon Bland.
They'll throw again. Rodgers. Called in by Njoku, left side. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing again. Rodgers. That's caught for the first. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives him the first.
Orlando, 1st down. A gain of 13 yards.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup.
Going again here, it's Rodgers. Fires right away, but incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
A pistol snap. Rodgers really fired that one, but they couldn't connect.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Bates' kick is up and good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
To return, here's Raheem Mostert. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
Oakland, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Connects on the crosser. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They'll get 22 out of that play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's 2nd down coming up. Another throw for Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
1st down.
Pistol now for Mahomes. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Wizards take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
The Wizards and running back Chase Brown getting set to begin another drive here. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
That's good for an Orlando 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40.
Off the play fake, here's Rodgers.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
And the fair catch made here at the 15. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. Their last series sure was looking like points up until that interception, Brock. Hopefully they can move the ball similarly well as they take over here. Mahomes on 1st and 10. This one falls incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, but they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
On 2nd and 10 now, Mahomes. That's complete. Nakua on the left side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They strike for 23 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
That's 16 on the pickup. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. He takes it down to the 33. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from Oakland in just a moment. First down now, ball at the 33. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He gets this one to Nakua. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 7.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
3rd and short, here's Mahomes. Got a man, that's Nakua. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Pick up a 5 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Before we can get a snap on second down, they call timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Quick slant taken in by Nakua. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5 right up next to that line to gain. A pause now, medical staff headed out. This is Puka Nakua who's in some discomfort. They're going to take a look. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Again, Mahomes to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. Tyler Bass on now for the field goal try. It's a 29-yard look right down the middle for him. Bass's kick is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
On the return, here's Rodgers. That's some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. The Wizards, then running back Chase Brown, getting set to begin another drive here. They don't have much time left, but facing a small deficit, they could try to get this into field goal range. To the air on first down, Rodgers. falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Now ahead of third down. We get a pause here. They're going to call a timeout. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout. Again, Rodgers. Finding Brown, back-to-back plays. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout.
At the 46-yard line.
They'll throw again. Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offensive line fast.
A loss of 8 yards. And it's third.
Back to throw it.
Third and 12.
And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Likely our last play of the half, so they'll leave the offense out there. He's back to throw. Heave toward the end zone. And the man is there to knock it away. Great defense to not only deny that touchdown, but force this turnover on downs.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks for that update, Scotch. Welcome back, everyone, for the third quarter. And a one-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. On the return, here comes McKenzie. And this drive will start inside the 25.
And they're on the 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. No one's around him. He's got space. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
And the Raider first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, and got a nice little gain on the ground.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. It's a foot race. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Wizards managed to tie this game. It's 13-all. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. On the return, here comes McKenzie. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Raiders have their offense back out there. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick 6. Need short memories here as they head back out. Zone read to give to McCaffrey. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got the hook up to Atwell. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it third.
Mahomes here from the gun on third down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked by Alohi Gilman. And the Wizards are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
And where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
This offense making its way back out now. And they're very fortunate the turnover on downs and short field did not lead to points. They can thank their defense by putting a scoring drive together right now. Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock it behind the sticks. Job well done there.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2, Rodgers. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
That's good.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 16. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
Complete to Brandon Cooks.
Brown on the inside give. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play.
3rd down, give to Brown. Oh, they're on him quick. He's not going to get the yard they need, Brock. He only gets back to the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Bates' kick is up and good. And they've taken back the lead.
He connects now for a 3rd time, and that's the biggest of the 3 field goals he's made in this contest. Gives him the lead. Now you turn the keys over to your defense and try and protect it.
On the return, here comes McKenzie. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Raiders are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. He finds space for a few yards that time. Brought down by the first-time All-Pro Nick Bonito.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 4.
3rd and 2, Mahomes to throw. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. 6-yard gain on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
From the gun, a gift to Stevenson. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing is Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And that will not be enough for a first down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
And the Raider first down. First and
All
10
set to
at
go
the
now from the
35-yard
35.
line.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He has the touchdown. The Raiders take a 3rd quarter lead. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Pass on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders take a 4-point lead.
Raiders 20, Wizards 16.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On the return, here's Rodgers. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Isaiah Rodgers.
The Wizards and running back Chase Brown getting set to begin another drive here. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. Rodgers gonna throw on first. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's gonna push him back for 2nd down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. Rodgers to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. Dodges it, fighting his way through, but he lost the football. And it looks like the offense recovered. They did. Close stuff there. Rodgers going to throw here, 3rd down. We've got a screen to the running back. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They gain 11 on that play. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
A gain of 11 on the play. And
Play action here with Rodgers. Finds his fullback. And he's tackled for a short gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach his 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line.
Now a give. It's Brown headed right. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for an Orlando.
They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 32.
Orlando first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Brown on the carry. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's their ball to begin the 4th, and though they trail, this game's still within reach. From inside the 1, here's 1st and goal. Rodgers from the gun. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown! The Wizards take a 4th quarter lead. David Njoku, the touchdown. Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in, and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So the 1st down pass play can and certainly was effective.
Raiders 20,
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Mostert on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. They find themselves down here in the fourth after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Pistol now for Mahomes. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Complete to Andre Stevenson. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 28-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. This is hauled in by Atwell. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd and short, here's Mahomes. He gets it underneath, Stevenson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Stevenson. A 7-yard gain. And an Oakland first down. First and 10
First down from the 41. Play action, Mahomes. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So that brings up 2nd down.
Although Gilman on the coverage.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. So now here's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Another throw for Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. So they'll let the play stand, decline the penalty, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. The Wizards, then running back Chase Brown, getting set to begin another drive here. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on them. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. First down throw here by Rodgers. Connects on the crosser. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
And in Orlando, first down. A gain of 15.
All set to go now from the 35. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
You call that jet sweep, you're looking for a little bit more than that. But at least it keeps him on schedule and didn't go backwards.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Hauled in by Njoku, left side. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Short yardage run here for Brown. And this defense is going to win this ramp. They hold strong there in the middle. Get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. An important attempt coming up here for Jake Bates. It's about 43 yards for him. Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost him a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are. and what they have to defend.
He's brought down just inside the 25. The Raiders are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Drive starts with an option, right side. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 10 yards.
A give up the middle to Stevenson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Brought down right at the line
Well,
of
nothing
scrimmage.
doing on the last run.
No gain
It's
on
2nd and
play.
10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Stevenson with another carry. He takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
That's caught for the first. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. He gets 16 yards on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent, when you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
Finds Stevenson on the dump off. And they get this down to the 28. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. To keep this drive moving, partner, here's another 1st and 10.
Raiders first down.
Now Mahomes will hang on to it. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
It's a gain of 6.
He's back to throw.
3rd and 7.
Running a screen for Stevenson. And on 3rd down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Big moment for Tyler Bass here. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. Tracking for it, and it's good! And that will make it a field goal game.
I bet you, Kate, if we were down there right in his mind, as that ball sailed good through the uprights, his mind was already thinking about the next one. If this score holds and he gets another opportunity, well, the game could be on the line with that one.
And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Wizards and running back Chase Brown getting set to begin another drive here. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Finds him over the middle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. 1st down. Here's Rodgers. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. We're going to have a stoppage here as we see an injured player. It's David Njoku, who's worse for wear following the play. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Brown. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half.
Pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Looking to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. It came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. And they settled for a field goal on their last series, so points are a positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target was Calvin Ridley. And it's going to be 2nd down. To the air, Mahomes. Finds a man, right side. This one's going to wind up less than a yard from that 1st down marker, Brock. Play gets it up to the 43.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw it. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the 1st down, too.
13 yards on the play. That's good for an Oakland 1st down.
Setting up to pass. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief.
Touchdown. The Raiders jump in front late. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves him in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have won. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Now a crucial point after to stretch the lead beyond a field goal. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now.
Wizards 26.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Hardman with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The offense getting set to go. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this 4th quarter, partner. That touchdown just serves it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set. And it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
This is pulled in by McCole Hardman. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Give on 2nd, it's Brown. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry.
It's a gain of a yard.
Here he is to throw.
3rd down.
And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
A loss of 3 yards. Another 3.
Desperation time here. Trying to push deep downfield. Big shot is hauled in. Feet are in bounds. Oh, what a play. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game.
Touchdown, Orlando.
All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
Raiders 30.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, here comes McKenzie. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Raiders have their offense back out there. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw it. Hits him on the in route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
It's a gain of
The modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for him. It's 1st down.
First down.
Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the 40.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. And an Oakland.
And he's going to spike it here. 13. Big moment for Tyler Bass here. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. A familiar sight in this contest, Brock. He's out there again for another field goal try. On the left hash, this will be from 50. And it's on its way and through. He hit it from deep. And in the final moments, they have tied this game.
Overtime rested on his leg, Kate, and he got the job done. And now, well, if things go a specific way in OT, the next time we see him line up, it could be for the game winner.
And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here.
First down and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
First down throw here by Rodgers. Got it deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And they jump on top of it. Oh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. Now here's Rodgers. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And it'll be incomplete. They went for it, trying to stun everybody with no time left on the clock. Alas, we are headed for overtime. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those two drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires. New look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. On the return, here comes McKenzie. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. Well, they couldn't quite get the job done in regulation, partner, but the home crowd rising now to fire them up and hopefully help them start this overtime period by taking the lead. Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. You know, not much to be had on that first down, Brock. First couple of plays of overtime. How do you approach things?
SOS. And I'm not talking desperation. I'm talking about stay on schedule.
This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Running the counter, Stevenson. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. Fourth down coming up.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on the run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
They go to punt on fourth down, and out heads Tommy Townsend. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. This offense getting all set for this series. Their defense got off the field clean, Brock, and now their offense runs on knowing that any points are going to end this game.
Well, you want to look up complimentary football in the football dictionary, this might be the most important time for it. One side of the ball makes a stand, the other side gets a chance to go win.
And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. To the air on first down, Rodgers. Raiders closing in, and down he goes. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Drifting towards a possible tie, but they could avoid that outcome, partner. If they can do something here, ready to operate on second down. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to third down.
Yeah, this has been flawless, really, from every side, Kate. In order to get to double-digit sacks, it requires a tremendous amount of work leading up to this game, but then ultimately the execution of everybody. This has been the acronym of team. Together, everyone achieves more, and more is 10 sacks.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Here he goes, third and long. Oh, big interception here. Deron Bland has it. And the Raiders surprise them with the interception and now have a chance to win this game. Okay, now both sides have had a shot, Brock. Neither offense could get the job done. Looks like it'll be one of these defenses that wins them this one in overtime.
Yeah, give these crews defensively some credit here. It's hard to play defense in overtime, but both deliver, and now which offense, Kate, can go and capitalize and finish this game?
The give inside to Stevenson. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They go again with Stevenson. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Raider first down.
So here they are. A chance to win this with a field goal. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. And that'll leave them with just 1 remaining in overtime. Big moment for Tyler Bass here. This only a chip shot from the right hash. The kick is good. He got it. And they've taken back the lead.
Boy, that's a familiar path he's taken here. Now the 5th time he's run out and gotten the job done. I know. You'd rather have him be PATs, but it's been nice having that reliable leg to turn to all game long.
So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And they only needed to set him up with a shot to connect and win it with 3, and his aim was true to make it happen and put an end to this competitive ball game. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners, as we say so long from Oakland.
The playoff race is taking shape. I'm Scott Hanson. You're tuned in to the EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 11. We begin with an intriguing matchup in the NFL International Series. And this is one of the best young tight ends in the game, Sam Laporta. He's going to look this one in, and he'll take it from there. It's a 59-yard touchdown. The Dragons win their third straight game as they get the victory today. Next up, it's the next matchup in the NFL International Series games. And it's Joe Burrow. He went for more than 300 yards passing, including this, one of his 3 touchdowns through the air. The Snowhawks are just too much in this one. They win it 35-17. One more to tell you about in the NFL International Series. And it's the 6-time Pro Bowler, Keenan Allen. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. 44 yards, and you can rack it up. It's a touchdown. The Shamrocks and their fans going to be dancing a jig tonight. They win in Dublin. So that'll put a bow on this one. For all the hardworking men and women here in Orlando, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you next week right here on EA Sports.
Keep running on like it's a real ticket, and it's so sweet, but